Welcome back to the Treehouse Mates, Old Head Gaming here, and as I said previously, we'll be dropping a new Evil Dead video every Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from now until the launch of Evil Dead, the game on Friday the 13th of May. And of course, if you have any thoughts or ideas, drop them in the comments below. We've already had one really good suggestion, which we'll see as a video in April, and I'm all ears to hear any other content you would like to hear to go along with all the stuff I'll be producing for Evil Dead, the game. Now, today we're going to talk about two killers. One is a little bit of a surprise, and the other one is, a slam dunk. Like, obviously, everyone wants her to be part of the team. But before we do that, if you like the content, please drop a like and a comment below. I answer all my comments, and of course, smash that subscribe button. I cover Evil Dead, the game, Dead by Daylight, and of course a slew of other content, including Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Master Duel, and Pokemon of all varieties. Now, we're going to get into two characters I think need to be included in the DLC, and the first one, I'm going to show you a video just in case you don't remember this character.
Shall die! You shall never obtain the Necronomicon! We shall feast upon your souls!
It's a trick. Get an axe.
And if you're unaware who this is the Possessed Witch, or she's referred to in the comics as the Witch. She had a very small part in Army of Darkness, but in the comic book series, she would show up here and there as an antagonist of Ashes, a reanimated witch who just keeps kind of looking for the Necronomicon, and would be a really good character because she does have a few abilities that make her an interesting killer, including levitation, and she does have, the normal Deadite strength. So I think it would be a very good addition to the DLC to have the Possessed Witch. And of course, as we're doing everyone's coming back to reprise their roles, Patricia Tallman, who played her in the Army of Darkness movie inside of Arthur's Castle, would be brought back. And of course, she looks pretty similar in the comics. She's appeared a few times. I think she would be a very good character to bring in as a demon. She's obviously a Deadite. She has attachment to the Necronomicon. She has attachment to the universe. We've already got Evil Ash from Army of Darkness, so it kind of brings in, and a little Ashes are all there too, so it kind of brings in all the main Deadites from Army of Darkness and wraps up the movie pretty well. Now, of course, the second character is the one we all want. I don't think there is anyone who isn't a fan of the Evil Dead universe who doesn't want this character as a killer.
What are you doing? You're gonna pay for that!
That's right, Ruby Knowby. Which, let's be honest, there's really no reason to include her last name, but for backstory, she pretended to be a Knowby, who, of course, is Henrietta's daughter, and, basically every Knowby has been known in the Evil Dead series, they've all turned to Deadite. So let's be honest, they've all had really, really shitty luck, but Ruby's not really a Knowby anyway, even though that's the alias she used when she first appeared in Season 1 of Ash vs. the Evil Dead. The reason that Ruby used that name was to get close to Ash and try to figure out why he keeps screwing up her shit, and two, how she can get her hands back on the Necronomicon. Now, you're probably going to say, in Season 2, she was kind of an anti-hero. She wasn't really the villain. Let's be honest, she's a Dark One. And if you're not familiar with what the Dark Ones are, I'll give you a quick little brief synopsis. The Dark Ones were the original sisters who wrote the Necronomicon. They were alpha witch demons who used human sacrifices to create their necromancy. And so all the dark ones, other than Ruby, were locked away because, she did it. And she is basically an eternal being that is never really been on Ash's side, but just kind of used him because she thought he was a means to an end. So that's why I did not include her in the last video when I was talking about could be good, could be bad. Let's be honest. Ruby is a straight up Necronomicon. She's a straight up killer. Like, she needs to be on the Kandarian demon side. And I would main the hell out of Ruby because, let's be honest, she's one of the coolest characters that was brought into the series that was never before seen prior to Ash versus the Evil Dead. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Pablo. I love Kelly. But like, Ruby was the shit. And I would absolutely love to play Ruby. And if we're talking about it, as Ash has already got, I think we figured somewhere between 6 and 8 skins. I would really like to have 2 skins for sure. I mean, there's a different looks for Ruby throughout the 3 seasons that I would be okay with, but these 2 in particular, I really, 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 really want. The first one here is when she had the pink hair and the red buttons on the white shirt with the leather jacket in season 1. That is... Mwah, chef kiss. Absolutely my favorite look for Ruby. Now, on the other hand, right behind it, like a small step, is her season 3 just completely alpha, the white suit, the blonde hair, a complete revamp of her look when she was no longer pretending to be a Knowby, and she was like, screw it, I am who I am. I am a dark one, and I'm going to kick your ass. And the confidence just exudes from her in this outfit and this look. And both of those would be really, really good skins. There's a lot of different ones they could use, but those would be the 2 I would use for sure if I could get skins for Ruby. And of course, next week, 9:30 a.m., we're going to be right back here with 2 characters that need to be added to the survivor list for Evil Dead the game. And of course, thanks for watching, and later, mates!